What does it mean to love yourself? Does it mean it's easier looking at yourself in the mirror and accepting all of your flaws, loving the way you look physically, adoring yourself mentally, or having a high opinion of yourself generally? I asked myself this in the beginning of 2015, as one of my goals for the year was to learn how to love myself. I've never had great self-confidence, so this was something really important for me to work on. Through media, we are taught that we have to be perfect in order to receive love from others, and that to have a positive opinion of yourself automatically means you are vain. Where's the balance, and how are we supposed to accept ourselves? I never learned how to do this, and at a young age, I started not to like myself. There was a boy in my 6th grade class who berated me for everything, my physical appearance, intelligence, even my name, every single day, and his words stuck with me. As a young girl, others' opinions resonated deeply and had a huge impression on my self-image. How was I supposed to go from that image of myself and that bully's voice in my head to loving myself? I made a list of the positive and negative aspects about myself, the imperfections and attributes that stood out the most. I tried to think of the negative side of the list in a positive way. I am a perfectionist, but it also means that I work hard. I am indecisive, but I never make a decision without weighing all of the pros and cons. Each day, the negative side looked more and more like the positive, and I learned how to accept my flaws and imperfections as being a part of me, just like the positive list. Looking in the mirror and not immediately focusing on the negatives was a new concept to me, and I soon realized how much better life was when I wasn't constantly berating myself. As the year went on, it was easier to start to love myself. I got to know myself, treated myself kindly, didn't act like it was the end of the world when I made a mistake, forgave myself when I messed up, gave myself a break when I had a rough day, and I treated myself with the respect I would give any other person. I started wondering why I didn't treat myself like I did other people. Why did I constantly mock myself whenever I did anything remotely stupid, not forgive myself when I did something wrong, or critique my body constantly? Why don't I deserve that respect, and why haven't I always treated myself as a human being? I have incredible friends and family who love me and accept me as I am, which makes me extremely lucky. It would have been a lot harder to learn how to love myself without them. I was able to see myself through their eyes, which helped a lot. I love them so much for the love that they gave me, and I count my lucky stars that I have them, and all of my animals, because there's no better love than the kind that comes from dogs. It's taken me nearly 19 years to accept myself as is, and to actually learn how to love myself. I still hold myself to a high standard because it keeps me motivated, but I've also accepted the fact that I'm going to make a lot of mistakes in my life, and that's okay. I've learned how to give myself a break when I need it, and that my imperfections are assets because they set me apart. If we weren't imperfect as human beings, we would all be the same, and it would make life incredibly boring. So, I say to you, accept yourself for who you are and learn to love yourself because you deserve it, and it makes life a lot more worth living.